Up, just wear on my chest, capture whatever I can, and also just in case I need to do a CYA for what I'm doing. But the jury should be out of the picture here.
Okay, my friend. So you have in the past interrupted when he's not. You haven't let him finish his answer before you jump in. If you could not do that, that'd be awesome.
I appreciate your lecture.
It's not a lecture.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to do
understood, but at the same time, we're competing for information. I'm here for competitive news to up your game, as opposed to no. I know.
He just needs to just let him finish what he has to say.
Right, but if he goes on a political speech,
don't jump on the soundbite.
if he goes on a political speech, then as long as he doesn't say anything false.
Just let him finish his
No, because the whole.
Criticize what he says after he's done.
Well, it all depends. The state of the press right now is 17% approval rating. It does.
Just common courtesy.
No, I'm trying to tell you that the people do not like.
I don't really care.
It's not about perfect. Yes.
You can
don't
say
know.
No. Listen, the professional news media is not respected in the United States. I'm trying to compete to up your game. That's all.
That's great. You just don't step on the soundbite.
Listen, we can discuss in particulars.
Yeah, so you
That's all right.
Right.
You can talk to your own game.
No.
Are we okay?
Yeah, we're okay. We're having a competitive. This is an education that needs to happen. That it's a competitive news environment, and
Just don't step on a soundbite. That's all I'm asking.
what I'm willing to do is discuss the particulars.
I don't
And
really give a shit.
well,
She's trying to do her job, just let her do it.
I know, but I'm trying to do my job also.
Okay,
And
and if
her
her
job
job is
would be-
interfering from her doing her job, then
Yeah.
that's a problem for us.
No, because
But we've had
I'm
this
not
conversation.
right, but I'm
Common
not.
courtesy. That's all I'm asking.
Okay,
You can do that. You can do that. Like, you've been doing it all along. You can do it.
exactly.
Let's stick with that.
No, because she's trying to lecture me. She's trying to. Yes, you are.
I'm asking a request.
Right.
So a request I'm asking of you.
Right.
Do me this courtesy.
All right.
Of waiting to let
I'll
him
do my
finish
best.
his sentence.
Of course, that's what
Before
you're
you
seeing, but that's not what
Well,
I'm
I'm
saying.
hearing it.
What I'm doing is I'm challenging a false statement. That's it.
But do you hear what she's asking? She's just asking for you to let him finish his sentence before you jump.
Of course.
Okay,
But
let's just do that.
right.
Nothing
But-
more needs to be said.
But the
good.
soliloquy,
We're
but the
all good.
hold on, time out, because let me get my point in. The soliloquy doesn't necessarily need to go unchallenged because the responses to my questions are one or two answers, but it tends to be the narrative gets drawn out such that his responses.
That's your estimations. The point
Right.
they're trying to make is
I
just trying to
understand.
listen to his response. Let him finish,
Right.
and then say whatever you're going to say. Just let him finish.
I know, but the
It's
thing
that
is we have to be able to
Just try to be
have
quiet, 'cause sometimes
valid
I hear you go,
news.
Ooh, like
As
that's
opposed
your,
to-
like,
That's your
response.
Of course.
subjective analysis,
Right.
which is fine, but you're being
Right.
disrespectful to
No,
all these other reporters.
but you're being disrespectful to me. See, the thing is it's a mob, and I will. Let's talk about the specific
Okay.
incidents, and I'll frame it. And once we analyze what I did, I think you'll be in agreement with what I'm doing.
No, we don't.
I'm not here-
She doesn't want to go there. She doesn't want to go
Of course,
She's just
and I'm with
asking
you.
to be courteous.
I'm just asking for the rules and stuff like that. And what I'm saying,
That guy standing behind you.
yeah, but what I'm
We
saying,
just need to let him complete his answer so we can get that on
Right.
video or and without
understood.
reaction.
But the
And you
answer,
can
if it
come up
goes
with a
into
follow-up.
a political soliloquy,
That's according to you.
well,
We're not here to judge his politics. We're here to take quotes.
but you should know.
You want to do your job. we
Right,
wanna
you're
do
here to
ours.
take quotes and to tell your narrative. I'm here to challenge the information and make sure that it's better. That's all.
All right.
So, but he's in agreement that he will not jump on you.
Thank you.
And
I
jump on the
appreciate that
question.
very
when he's-
much.
Of course, it has to be.
Okay, so we're good.
All I'm
So
saying
that-
is
but
it has to be reasonable.
I just want to tell you, nothing more needs to be said.
I know.
It's just causing a problem. Okay,
Well-
let's just stop. Let's just stop. Okay. Let's just
It's
be-
important for this point to get across because people are starting outside of San Francisco. They're starting to realize that we need to be able to get better information, and the information that we're getting is of lower common denominator. That's what we're concerned about.
That's fine. That's okay. That's
But
your
it's-
opinion, right? That's fine.
Well, right, it's an opinion of a large audience that is not represented.
I don't want to get into it.
I know
Yeah,
we're not
in
getting
agreement.
into it. We are.
Okay, good.
My point is, I'm just laying a foundation that this is
How
not
are you
irrational
doing?
or reasonable.
They're just hanging out. They're just hanging out. They want to make sure everybody's got peace. We're good.
I'm not disturbing anything. I'm not here to create.
Tensions are
I don't.
high, you know what I mean?
No, I don't see. I don't think.
The end of the
I think they're
trial.
misunderstanding. I'm not here to create disturbance. I'm here to just get better information.
Good.
That's all. I think that's what we're all trying to do. Right. Every one of these questions are fine. Just, that's it. I know. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to compete for that information, And if we only get 3 questions in, and one of those questions is a 3-minute-long soliloquy that contains numerous false statements, it seems to me that something has to be challenged without breaking the rules. And I'm trying not to break the rules. That's all. And that's why I discussed this ahead of time. It's all reasonable.
I don't see them coming out. Yeah.
So I appreciate you having the discussion, but at the same time, it's not irrational and it's not emotional. Sorry about that.
Did he say he was going to come out?
I don't know.
He just usually does exactly what you're saying. All set up.
This is part of the free speech. As long as I'm not disturbing the courtrooms, I want to know if there's a policy, then I'll follow the policy. But the thing is, it's not written. And so that's why I'm trying to keep the envelope for civil rights open. And that envelope does not include not disrupting a press scrum.
Yeah, and these gentlemen, the sheriff's department, they're responsible for keeping
Right,
peace
and I'm here,
safety
of course.
in the courthouse, and so yeah.
This is safety. This is not. I'm
Yep.
not causing the
Yep.
disturbance. The disturbance was caused by her irrational outburst at me walking up behind. There was no specific instance. She made up a hypothetical in her mind, and she reacted to it emotionally. If there was a specific, then we can review that footage. But there was no specific. So I'm here to do what you know. I'm here for law enforcement, everything, because I don't want you guys to get a bad name. I don't. And it's important for the citizen to have the courage to do whatever they can do lawfully to improve the quality of information that we have. And that's the role I'm playing because I'm older. I don't know what treachery looks like. And we're getting fed treachery by some time in the mainstream media. That's what we're concerned about. And so how do you improve the information without the discussion that we had with that reporter? You understand? And so I think I'm doing the right thing. We had a discussion. I'm not here I don't want the cameras to focus on me. I just want better information than what we're currently getting because we're heading down a path of insurrection because of propaganda. And I'm trying to make them accountable for the quality of information that not just San Francisco receives, but wherever this broadcasts. So whatever. It's well reasoned and it's meant to improve the United States, a more perfect union, if you will. All right?
Just don't be disruptive, please.
I'm not. She was disruptive. I wasn't. I just walked up and she started to give me a lecture, but they didn't want to hear my.
Please.
What's that?
Please don't be disruptive.
Again, I wasn't. I was given a lecture and I just responded to that lecture. That's it. What did I do today that was disruptive? I just walked up and and then she started to scream at me. Essentially, I'm responding to
The
that.
only thing I heard was your voice. I didn't hear your voice.
No. Adding voice to a video clip. I'm not here to facilitate bad information. That's all. I'm not here to. So I appreciate you guys being here, but I think that you should be standing around her. And I'm doing everything legal. She yelled at me. She was the one who was emotional, not me. I'm just here showing you
I
that.
heard you, so that's what I'm saying.
Of course, it's like a referee, right? You saw the pushback, and so I'm getting the potential technical foul here. I want to make sure.
Lunch.
I'm not here for the.
Right, lunch, sure.
First question.
I'm like waiting to say she took off. I don't know where she went.
Oh, okay.
Hey, should they be available for an interview? The purse.
Thanks for your patience. The judge sent some housekeeping matters. We saw that the jury has no deliberations. Because the jury has started its deliberations in this case, out of respect to the jurors, there will be no comment from the defense until they return with the verdict or we receive some kind of outcome.
This is John Dash.
We had a chance to speak briefly with Mr. Garcia Zarate. He was hopeful. Appreciate the attention and the patience. Obviously, Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. Hilton, Mr. Carte, the entire team has been working very hard to make this thought. Express my appreciation for all of the hard work.
What did you think of their job that they did? Did we say that? Are you pleased?
Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. Garty, Mr. Hinckley, and the entire team, Zach Dillon, Danielle Clauser, everyone who worked on this case really did an incredible job. They put their 1,000% into it. And I think if anyone would ever question the representation received by, in this case, a man represented by the Public Defender's Office, it was not only people than what you receive if you can afford to pay a high price. Thank you.
Will the jurors be receiving the police interrogation? Are they going to see everything?
I can't comment on that. Request to give it if they want.
One more question.
Yeah, what evidence of homelessness is there besides baggy clothes?
What happens next?
What evidence of homelessness is there besides baggy clothes? Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Have a good day. Have a good one. Hey, thanks a lot, guy.